Disgraced former lead singer of the Lost Prophets, Ian Watkins, has lost his life in prison after being killed by two inmates. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. And we've lost a lot of legends in the year 2025, but this is certainly not one of them. A lot of people have died this year, and it's been sad. Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan, Charlie Kirk. There's been a lot of good people that have died, but this man right here, he is certainly not one of them. Ian Watkins is a horrible person who's done some heinous shit. He's a convicted child sexual abuse offender. I think he was imprisoned for, I believe it was 29 years in total for the rape of children, some of them being under the age of 13, and also had a shitload of indecent images and videos found on his laptop and stuff like that. So we all know what kind of person, I was going to say what kind of human being Ian Watkins is. I personally don't really think you can describe this guy or even consider this guy as a human being. But he is dead, he has been killed in prison, and he was killed by two inmates, Rashid Jidel and Samuel Dodsworth, both 25 and 43 respectively. Now, these two guys are set to appear in court. I believe one of them no-showed and the other one appeared via video link. It seems strange that you have to appear in court when you're already in jail serving a long sentence, but either way, these two guys are obviously going to get done for murder. Now, some people are going to say they've done good work, some people are going to say they haven't done anything wrong, but at the end of the day, if you're in prison and you kill someone, even if that person you're killing is a horrible piece of shit like Ian Watkins, that's still murder, right? Just because you kill someone that is a horrible person, that doesn't lessen the crime. That doesn't change the verdict. That doesn't mean that they're just going to, look the other way and just ignore it because you killed a bad guy. Now, am I upset that this Ian Watkins guy has been killed? Absolutely not. Could not care. I wouldn't go as far as saying I would ever celebrate someone dying. I'm not going to be like overly happy, but I am sure as shit not going to lose any sleep or shed any tears. However, what does actually bother me about this situation is that I've seen a lot of people like praise Rashid Jidel and Samuel Dodsworth, the two people that have killed this guy. And if you're happy about it, I mean, that's fine, okay? You know what, one less child pedo in the world, that's great, okay? You want to be happy about it, that's fine. But I've seen people take it a step further and claim that these two people are like heroes and these two people deserve early releases and that these two people they want to donate money to and they want to add money to their like prison funds. And I'm like, fuck no. Just because these two guys have killed one horrible piece of shit, that doesn't make them great human beings either. For all we know, we don't even know what crimes these two have committed to being in prison. The fact that they are in prison probably means that they aren't safe human beings, that they aren't good human beings, that they're not people that you want out in the real world socializing around the human population. Yet you've got absolute fucking Mongols that think these two should be released early just because they killed Ian Watkins. Ian Watkins is a piece of shit. But killing Ian Watkins doesn't mean that you should get released from your prison sentence for God, and God knows what you've done. I mean, these two guys could be in for like rape, they could be in for murder, they could be in for any kind of shit, and you want them to get out, you want them to get money added so they can have luxuries inside. These two people are probably scumbags themselves, and I just think it's disgusting. Like, for all we know, these two people have, like, on the way, someone's mother could be on the way home from work and these two have, like, raped and murdered their mum, or these two could went to try and rob a bank and they've, like, executed someone's father in the head because he couldn't give them money quick enough. And you have, like, sick pieces of shit, these delusional fucking low IQ mongoloids that just want to give these people money and they want to release these people early just because they killed one scumbag. I mean, just think about it here. just think logically about this. So we've got a prison set up, and we've got a cell, okay? And we've got 2 inmates in a cell. And we've got inmate A, who's a fucking scumbag. And we've got inmate B, who's a scumbag. And just because inmate A kills inmate B and he's eliminating a scumbag, that doesn't make him a great person. That doesn't make him a good person. And it certainly doesn't mean that inmate A deserves to be relieved of all his crimes, and he deserves to have all these good things, and he deserves to be released and forgiven, and deserves to have his slate, wiped clean. Not at all. So I just don't understand this. I mean, I get it. If you want to celebrate the fact this Ian Watkins guy has been killed, then that's absolutely fine. But let's not fucking jump the gun here. Let's not get carried away and pretend that his killers deserve to be released early, Oh, the dangerous people in prison for committing crimes, let's release them early because they kill... You know how retarded that is? I mean, there's bad people in prison that will kill each other all the time. You really just want to release somebody every time they... I mean, could you imagine if that was the case? If you killed somebody in prison, you got released... Think of the amount of killings that would go up inside a prison. The fact that these 2 people are killing this guy inside just goes to show that's where they belong. They belong in prison. And they don't deserve good things. They don't deserve money added to their prison funds. This logic's fucking retarded. They're in there for a reason. God knows how many innocent people they harmed or how many innocent people they killed. And I think it's disgusting. Put it this way. Imagine the... one of these guys have killed your loved one, and then you have to see them getting praised online, and you have to see thousands of people praising this killer that's killed maybe a member of your family, and you see people praise him, and you see people demanding his early release, and you see people giving money into his prison fund so he can have all these luxuries inside prison. And he's killed a member of your... Imagine how that would make you feel, It wouldn't feel good. It would feel fucking shit. It would feel wrong. And that's exactly what this is. So, just wanted to make this video. I don't understand people that have this logic. I mean, I don't think they're logically thinking at all. I mean, it's one thing, like I said, you can be happy about this, but let's not pretend that these 2 guys are great guys. They're obviously in prison for a reason. And good. They've killed this guy. And now they'll probably get longer added to their sentence, and that means that they won't be out anytime soon to be even, bigger dangers and cause more, misery to society than they already have. So I think it's all around good. Anyway, guys, I've got a really sore throat, so that's going to end it right here. Just wanted to make a video on this, and Ian Watkins, what a piece of shit. And I always thought the Lost Prophets were overrated. Honestly, not just saying this because of what happened, but I never thought the Lost Prophets were a good band. I couldn't even tell you one song. I couldn't even name you one song. Even if I heard their most I just can't. Obviously I've heard of them, but I can't recognize a song. I can't. If one of their most famous songs came on, I probably wouldn't be able to pinpoint and go, "Oh, that's Lost Prophets." For me, they just suck. Anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time, peace.